Hi everyone, you are joining Core Plus Stretch. So we are going to use our mat today. Shoes are optional, no other equipment. Set your water off to the side. Let's warm you up. We're going to come onto all fours, shoulders over your hands, hips over your knees for a cat-cow. Warming up through your spine as you exhale, draw your mid back up toward the ceiling. And inhale to extend, allowing your belly to drop. Exhaling to round, tucking your pelvis under. Inhale to extend. Exhale, round and tuck. Inhale, extend. And again, exhale, round and tuck. Eye gaze comes to about belly button. Inhale, return. Let's do two more. Exhaling to round. Inhale, extend. Last one. And extend. Bring yourself back to a neutral spine, little bird dog, extending your right arm, left leg, set it back down, same thing other side, so we're gonna alternate. Shoulders and hips stay square, and just lifting up to the height of your shoulders and your hips. So we have about a 3-minute warm-up. We're gonna go through our 8 exercises. We'll run through 2 times, 45 seconds each. We'll stay here for about another 10 seconds. Just a little transverse abdominal activation. Finish out 1 more each side. Last one. Good, now bring your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Lunge it forward, just nice hold here. Rock yourself back, extending the front leg straight, and then rock it back forward. And again, hinging it back, rock it forward. So really lengthening through our hip flexors, our hamstrings. Just kind of going at your own pace. We'll stay here for another 10 seconds. Feels good for the low back as well. Finish out 1 more. Good. All right, switch it out for the other side. Finding your lunge forward. I'm just gonna get my device started here. And rock it back. And lunging it forward. Rock it back. And again, lunge it forward. Rock it back. 2 more. Lunge it forward. Rock it back. Last one. And rock it back. All right, so we're going to start into a high plank position. Find your high plank, hold it here. Shoulders over your hands. 1 long line. Now either maintain this position, or if you want to add more challenge, lift 1 leg up, draw the heel to the ceiling, set it back down, same thing other side. So this is our first exercise. We're going right into it. You can always scale it down to your knees. Doing good. 1 long line. Now you have 10 seconds left, and we're going to come into kind of a side plank position. 3, 2, 1. Onto your right hand side. Top hand back behind your head. Keep your hips down. Now you're going to swivel, crunch, and then return the legs back down, back to your side plank. Again, swivel, crunch, and return. So you're rocking back kind of more toward your sits bones and really hollowing out your belly. So kind of getting an active crunch. 15 seconds left. And then we're going to roll onto our backs. In 3, 2, 1, roll it onto your back. Bring your legs up to a tabletop. Flex it forward. Maintain this position. Double heel tap down, lift, then lower the head. Again, flex forward, double heel tap, lower back down. So you want to maintain an imprinted spine. Elbows are wide. Keep it up. You got about 15 seconds left. Then we go into a scissors. 3, 2, 1. Flex it forward. Bring the legs up to the ceiling. Bring the right leg toward your face. Twist, rotate, center, switch the legs. Twist, rotate left, center, switch the legs. Now, you can always bend the legs and, lower the upper body down each time and do it this way. That's an option too. But again, if you want more of that advanced challenge, try to maintain the flexion forward. We have our side plank on the other side coming up next. Woo! 3, 2, 1. Onto your left side. Top hand back behind the head. Roll it off your sits bone. Crunch. And then roll it back. Doing good. We have 20 seconds left. 20. Coming up next, we have a tabletop leg. So you're going to roll onto your back. One leg comes into a tabletop. 3, 2, 1. Roll onto your back. Bring your left leg up to a tabletop. Send your right leg long. Do not allow it to touch. As you exhale, lift up and then lower back down. Lift and lower. Now with that right foot, keep it flexed. Okay, that helps to keep it into the quadricep. Shoulders are just rested. Spine is more of an imprint. Ooh, abs are burning today. Doing good. 5 seconds left, then we do the same thing other side. 3, 2, 1. Bend the right leg, send your left leg straight. Don't allow it to touch. Lift and lower. We have one exercise left, and it's a push-up. "20 seconds. Almost there. 10. Abs are burning. 3, 2, 1. Now, last exercise. Find your plank position. I'm going to do this down to my knees. You're going to do one push-up. Lift one arm. Other side. Push-up. Left arm. Okay, so you're alternating push-up and then a forward reach. Now, another option here, you can do this onto all fours, okay? That's a good way to scale it down. If you want more of an advanced challenge, bring it all the way up to your feet. 5 seconds left. Then you get a 30-second break. 3, 2, 1. Stretch it back to a child's pose. Awesome job. I'm gonna stretch out my abs for a second. Oh, get a little extension. We have about 15 seconds left of your break. We start into your high plank with your single leg lift. High plank, single leg lift. We go in 5, 3, 2, and 1. Round 2, here we go. High plank, single leg lift, or just hold it into your plank. Alternating single leg. Now you want to maintain the stability through your hips. You can always widen the stance and keep both legs parallel, especially as you start to lift into your single leg lift. 15 seconds. We go into our side plank with the hips down, that kind of twirling crunch. I don't know what else to call it. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Onto your right hand side. And hand comes back behind the head. Twist and crunch. And return. Now the key movement for this exercise is lengthening through the spine to find that side plank, then rolling off your sit bones, kind of find that C-shaped position, and then lengthening back out. Ten seconds left. We have your flexed forward heel taps coming up next. In 3, 2, 1, onto your back. I'm just gonna flip it around here, hands back behind your head. Flex it forward, heel tap down, return, then lower. Option for this, you can do a single leg heel tap and then lower and alternate. So we have back-to-back flexed forward exercises. $15. Whew. 10. We go into our scissors coming up next. 3, 2, 1. Flex it forward, reach the legs straight. Here we go. Right leg comes toward the head. Twist, rotate. Switch. Twist, rotate. Oi. Doing good. Keep it up. 20 seconds. Now again, options. You can do more of that heel tap position and then add your twist. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Side plank. So onto your left hand side. Twist and swivel it around. Crunch and return. We're almost there. Really pulling your belly button in toward your spine for this one. It does get to be a little tender onto your hip bone. That's not abnormal. 15 seconds. Then we roll onto your back for that tabletop position with a single leg lift. In 3, 2, 1. Roll it onto your back. Right leg to your tabletop, send your left leg straight. Keep it straight, lifting up, lower back down. So that left leg is not coming all the way up to the ceiling. Keep it to a low hover. That's actually gonna be more challenging for your abs and your hip flexor and your quadricep, and that's what we want. Maintain a 90-degree position with your right leg. 15 seconds. Another option with this, you can set the foot down and just do your single leg lift. 3, 2, 1, switch. Here we go. Right foot stays flexed. Arms long down by your sides. Imprint position. One exercise left, our push-up with the arm reach. Almost there. 20 seconds. Whew. Less than 10. 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. Push up. Last exercise, and we'll stretch. Find your push up, arm reach forward. Push up, other side. You can always omit the arm reach if needed. but it just adds that extra challenge for your abs. "20 seconds. Almost there, keep it up. This is our home stretch. Less than 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. Come on to your belly. Prop it up onto your forearms. Stretch it out. Awesome job. Doing good. Just gonna switch over my playlist here. So just getting some extension through your spine. Offsetting all of the flexion that we did. Keep this position, but just tuck your chin in toward your chest, allowing the head to drape. Bring the head back up. You're gonna place your hands down, press it back to a child's pose. Big toes together, knees are separated. Stretching out your back, reaching long through your arms. This gives you some good shoulder mobility at the same time. Relaxing your inner thighs, pelvic floor, pelvis, hamstrings, shoulders. Now rock it back toward your hands. Press your hips up for a downward facing dog. And kind of pedal through the feet. Staying long through your spine. Set your left foot down. Reach the right leg up for your three-legged dog. Bend your knee, allowing your hips to open out. Straighten the leg. Set it back down. Same thing other side. Left leg reaches up. Bend the leg. Opening out. Straighten it out. Set your foot back down. Good. Drop it down to your knees. Bring your left foot forward. Little tuck under with your pelvis. Little lunge. Hold it here, opening up through your hips. Kind of angle myself out here a little bit. Now with your right arm, reach it up and over into a nice lateral flexion. Getting to that whole fascia line on your right side. Return it back up. Send your front leg straight. Draw the toes up. Hinge it forward. Lengthening through the back of the legs. And then press yourself back up. Now coming back to your lunge, place the hands to the inside of your foot. If you can, straighten your back leg. And you're just gonna kind of gently rock forward and back. If that's too much, you can always drop the back knee down and just hold it here. Or bring the hands back to your thighs. And then drop your back knee back down. Press yourself back up. Let's do the same thing other side. So right foot comes forward. Little gentle tuck under with your pelvis. Little lunge. Hold it here. Maintain this pelvic tilt. Reach your left arm up and over. Lateral flexion, hold it here. Return it back up, straighten your front leg. Draw your toes up, hinge it forward. And now rock yourself forward, straighten your back leg, hold it here, and gently rock forward and back. Remember your additional options of dropping the back knee down or bringing the hands to your thighs. And now go ahead and drop your back knee down, press yourself back up. Good. We're gonna bring it down into a yogi squat. Now, your first option here is bringing both feet down, bringing your elbows to the inside of your knees and pressing out. If this is too much, bring yourself up to either a squat here or elbows to the inside of your knees. So holding it here, if you're down low into your yogi squat, the other thing that you can do is kind of shift from side to side. Helps to work on ankle mobility. Just be careful of your knees. And now let's take a seat onto your mat. You're gonna crisscross your legs, sit up nice and tall. You're gonna twist and rotate to one side, hold it here. Use that opposite hand to kind of push against your knee, adding a little bit more rotation, relaxing your shoulders. Twist and rotate to the other side. And let's go back to the first side one more time. And twist and rotate. We'll work on the hips after this, outer hips. And go ahead and release. Good. I'm just gonna turn to face this side here. Bring your hands back behind the hips, cross one leg over, and then push your weight forward. If this is too tight, your other option is to lie down onto your back and then lift the bottom leg. But if you're a little bit more flexible, sometimes this position gives you a little bit more traction and being able to kind of push your weight forward a little bit more. Staying lengthened through your spine. We'll stay here for about another 10 seconds. Hips feel a little tight today from yesterday. And go ahead and release. Let's do the same thing other side. Pushing your body weight forward. So we are stretching your piriformis and your glute med. Those are very common muscles to get tight, especially, you know, if you're in a seated position for a long period of time. We'll stay here for about another 10 seconds. And go ahead and release. We're gonna crisscross your legs one more time. If this is too tight, you can always bring the legs forward or come up to a standing position. But head and neck, you're gonna draw your eye gaze down to your left armpit and gentle nod forward. So stretching head and neck. Go ahead and release. Let's do the same thing other side. And go ahead and release. Let's go back into a lateral flexion, reaching up and over. Always feels good. I'm definitely tighter in those areas. And reach it up and over to the other side. And go ahead and return. And then lastly, walk the hands forward. And you're just gonna dead hang over your legs if this feels okay. that last push, that last stretch for your hips. And now walk your hands back to bring your upper body back up. Draw your shoulders back, a little extension up. And go ahead and return. And you made it, that's it. Thanks for joining class today. This was Core Plus Stretch. My name is Kendall with TC Fit. We'll see you later.